morning, everyone. Thank you very much for your attention. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do this in English. My Spanish just isn't quite good enough. But I do appreciate the opportunity to give you guys an update on what Picoyune's been doing. Excellent. With the support of the collab. Winning the 2020 Grand Challenge was transformative for Picoyune. Here's a picture of my co-founder, Jay. At the moment we found out about the award. It allowed us to dedicate some of our limited resources on applications for ASGM. The recognition also helped validate our novel approach. And most importantly, the follow-on support from Conservation X and the Grand Challenge and the collab allowed us to supercharge the development of our technology for applications in ASGM. Taking a step back, we started in the laboratory at UC Berkeley. We were developing technologies around plasmonic sensing. Here's some of our earliest work in one of the first mercury sensors that we put into some journal articles and some papers. We got some feedback from customers in industry asking us if we were going to develop these, and that was the first indication that there may be some utility for these devices outside of the laboratory. Our initial customers, our initial investigation was industrial segments, as our research had indicated that they buy the majority of mercury instruments. When we first started this out, we always were interested in ASGM. I don't need to tell this audience about the massive needs in terms of impacts on the environment and health. And we'd always hoped that some way we could use our technology to help support people working in this critical area. The Grand Challenge and the collab gave us the wherewithal to adapt our technology for this application, and most importantly, gave us the ability to go out into the field and test some of those needs. We were able to do a couple of field trials, notably at the Guyana Gold Board at their facility, and also in Peru at Boca de Union. It's invaluable to get out into the field to see the conditions on the ground, and also to get an understanding of how our technology, how the instruments could be used in real-world, real-life applications. Here we are in Guyana. Here the gentleman is burning an amalgam in their fume hood, and for additional protection you can see he's wearing one of our early prototype monitors. Let me just highlight a couple of the most salient lessons that we learned in this process. One, the device needs to be portable. It needs to be easy to transport, easy to carry, even at the small size that it is, and it is the smallest available mercury monitor. There are still concerns working around flames or in tough environments or with heavy equipment. It needs to be robust. It needs to stand up to these harsh conditions, and the robustness needs to carry over into data quality. It needs to be straightforward to operate and also straightforward to explain to the users. It, of course, needs to be cost-effective for the application. And finally, the importance of personal monitoring, being able to get data in the breathing zone of the worker as they're doing work. For example, at this site in Boca de Union, in the burn shed, the mercury concentration was high, but under the ventilation hood, it was enormous, up near the saturation level, immediately dangerous to health. And as part of our field trials and part of the measurements there, we were able to come to the conclusion that they were routing the ventilation from this hood through a water bath, which was impeding the airflow and actually blocking the changeover that would have cleared out some of that mercury concentration. And all of that support and all of those lessons came together in the MA1. This is the world's first personal portable mercury monitor, and it is designed with worker health and safety in mind. It's designed to be able to, it's small enough to be able to wear for a day with battery life that will last for a whole shift, and it'll give you an immediate feedback if you're reaching a dangerous level of mercury concentration. With the support of the Grand Challenge and Conservation X, we're very pleased to announce that as of today, it's officially available for sale. If you're interested in this device, thank you. Thank you. we're very pleased. We're very proud of it and all the support we've gotten. If you're interested in the device, please reach out through our website or come find me in the innovation booth. I'd be happy to talk to you about your application or any way we could be a support of you. Thank you guys again very much.